you need to go to the YouTube and put in Marlon Walker. Hit the tab up top that says live. Marlon Walker. Marlin Waker. Marlon Walker. Walker. Marlon Walker. Right? And now let me start the live on Facebook. All right, I'm live on Facebook. Now the Gram and TikTok. I'm live on the Gram. And I am live on TikTok. So all the lives is up and running. So peace to Yahuwah. Peace to Yahuwah. Yahuwah means that's the Most High's name. Yahuwah or Yahweh. We don't use the word God. We found out that God represents one of the fallen 200 angels. GAD. His name was Gadrael. For short, it's GAD. GAD is the same as God. God. We don't say that no more. So peace to Yahuwah or peace to Yahweh. All right. Just to let y'all know. I see people getting in on the YouTube. So that's good. Like I said, if you want to look at a video on YouTube, you go to Marlon Walker's page and hit the tab live, and you'll see the live on YouTube. And Facebook, Jonah Bay. TikTok, Jonah Bay. Instagram, Jonah Bay. So I got a good show for y'all today. It's 12 CFR 1249.15. 12 CFR 1249.15. One more time. 12 CFR 1249.15. Authority of the Federal Reserves. Let's find out about it, because we got to know about how banks operate, especially if y'all giving them securities. You feel me? So it says each Federal Reserve Bank is hereby authorized as a fiscal agent of the enterprise to perform the following functions with respects to issuance of book entry enterprise securities offered and sold by an enterprise to which this part applies in accordance with securities documentation. Federal Reserve Bank operating circulars, this part, and any procedures established by the director consist of these authorities. So it was telling you that each Federal Reserve Bank can prepare and sell securities for any company. And it's called the enterprise. And all they have to do is have the issuer, both issuers. You got the guaranteed issuer, and then you have the regular issuer, right? Which is the bank itself or whatever company you dealing with, and they can take it right to their regular goddamn bank and do an enterprise for that security. So let's go down to 1. To service and maintain book entry enterprise securities in accounts established for such purposes. What am I saying? What is the law saying? The law is saying that each time you give someone a security, right? They open an enterprise security and they're doing book entry in your name. In the name Scott, Jonah John. Number 2, to make payments with respects to such securities as directed by the enterprise. Number 3, the effect transfers of book entry enterprise securities between participants' security accounts as directed by the participants. Number 4, the effect of conversion between book entry enterprise securities and definitive enterprise securities with respects to those securities to as to which conversion rights are available pursuant to applicable security documentation. And 5, to perform such other duties as the fiscal agent as may be requested by the enterprise. B, each Federal Reserve Bank may issue Federal Reserve Bank operating circulars, not inconsistent with this part, governing the details of handling book entry enterprise securities, securities entitlements, and operation of book entry systems under this part. As y'all keep on listening to me, and as y'all are in the private build that we do, which is Sunday and Wednesday, and y'all on with us on oh man, what's that app that we be on? Damn. Telegram. You're gonna learn more about this in overstanding. And then by the time I do this webinar on discharge, you'll understand how to put all this together and make it work. I'm working on it. I'm doing it. I'm getting interesting feedback every day from these companies. And like I said, what I will be teaching you soon this summer is going to be based on total law. So you know you're doing it right. You feel me? But anyway, it's consultation Wednesday. So let me open up the call lines and start taking some calls. I'm going to 470. Oh, for everyone who wants to call in, the call-in number is 516 418 5649. Once again, the call-in number is 516 418 5649. All right. So first caller, 470 522. Peace to Yahuwah.
Yo, peace, Yahuwah. How you doing?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. You know what I mean? Feeling real close to the Most High, Yahweh, Yahuwah. You know what I mean? Got on the traditional garb and all of that, you know? Cut the beard. I chopped mad on my beard, yo.
Why you do it?
Because when it gets long, right? And it was originally it was almost to my belly button, so I had to cut it, nigga. Right? But then when it get real long, it gets real stringy like. You know what I mean? Okay. And it don't look full. Yeah, because it was shedding. It wasn't full. So I cut it back where it's full and then let it all grow out at the same time again. So if I don't cut it, it'll never go full again. You feel me?
Okay. What do you put on it?
Yo, I put the same shit I put in my hair. You know what I mean? I brush the hair, then I put it in the beard, and then brush that and call it a fucking day. Man. And most of the time, you know what I'm putting in it? Most of the time I'm putting shea butter.
Shea butter, okay, cool. I gotta start maintaining mine, man.
Yeah, I put shea butter, and then I put a little olive oil.
Okay.
Extra virgin.
Peppermint oil.
That's good too, but I use extra virgin olive. I'm going back to, the Old Testament, man. I cook with olive oil. Okay. I do all my oil needs on the body with olive oil. I'm ashy, olive oil. You know what I mean? I'm just doing what the ancestors did. I'm not doing no extra nothing. Cause you know what it is they're putting so much poison in some of our products. It ain't even funny.
Yo, it's funny that you mentioned that because with Great Value right now, they're pulling Great Value because it's linked to hepatitis.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
So listeners, you gotta spread the word.
Right.
Word. But yeah, I got this traffic court situation, right?
Okay.
So I had got a ticket, but I did a quo warranto with the municipal court, and they moved it up to state court. So with state court, I did a full
It
warranto,
looked like I'm sorry.
and
It looked like they said a violation on TikTok. It looked like they're gonna knock me off. That's crazy. I don't know what the hell I said. That was a violation.
it
You
could
know,
have
but
been me with the Great Value.
yeah, I think it was because what you said. But all right, go ahead.
My bad, Yahoo. I apologize for that. You know, they're against any type of awareness. You know, so
Right.
um, I had a
Well, if
pro
y'all get
warranto
cut off
that
on
I did.
TikTok, go to Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And YouTube, you look up Marlon Walker, and you'll see me on YouTube. Marlon Walker live. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, you out here saving lives, don't
Thank you, brother.
what you doing is not something that's light. So just keep that in mind, you know.
Yes, sir.
But
So what's going on with you? You got pulled over. What happened?
uh, I got a ticket. I got a notice to show up to court,
Uh huh.
and I did like a quo warranto. The state,
No,
well, the
bro.
municipal
You
court.
wasn't supposed to do a
No,
quote. You were supposed to do a motion for discovery.
so they end up sending it to state court now,
Yeah.
and
So now
I
you're
did.
going to put in a writ of discovery. Go to jonahbay.com, do writ of discovery. We beat every case with that one writ of discovery. But
Okay,
what else go
but
on? They moved. That's normal for them to move it to state court. Even when you put in a writ of discovery, they do that.
okay, so I did do a written discovery when they sent it to state court, and I did an affidavit denying the allegations. It was like an
You
affidavit of
wasn't
fact.
supposed to do that, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, if
Okay.
you asking for discovery, you don't discuss no case. You don't deny nothing.
I remember hearing from one of your chosen
Nah,
lawyers that
bro.
you,
Nah. Fuck what you thought you heard. Fuck what someone else told you. Right? The rules of
right,
discovery says you waive discovery if you start defending the case. All you do is put in the discovery and do nothing else. If they don't give you discovery, then you do a motion to compel discovery. And then if they still don't give you discovery and the things you ask for in discovery, you put in a motion to dismiss case for lack of due process for discovery. That's it.
okay. So what do I do? Do I amend the discovery since I did an affidavit?
I don't know. I ain't never made that mistake, and no one else have. I would say keep on going in, asking them for discovery. Maybe they don't know the rules, and say they got
Okay,
to
because
follow
I'm supposed to be
discovery.
going to trial.
What?
They want to send it to trial September.
Yes. They always say they about to go to trial, but see, I'm not. I, you made a major mistake. I don't know what's going on with your case now. Let's see. If they would have said that and you all you would have did was discovery, I'd have said, yo, just like I already ignored the fact that you put in quo warranto, right? That wasn't
Right.
supposed to be there. Then you did discovery. Then you did uh, denied the facts, affidavit of denial. That's two things you put in that you wasn't supposed to put in.
Damn, I fucked up in a major way.
Nah, cause now I'm gonna have to tell you how to do it the old way everyone was winning. Go to jonahbay.com and get Rule 5.1, Constitutional Challenge. See,
Okay.
wouldn't have had to go through a constitutional challenge if you did discovery right. But now, since you're answering, tell them, yo, you violated this right, you violated that right. I didn't get due process when y'all pulled me over. Where was the affidavit and the affidavit in support of the warrant, and where was the warrant to pull me over in the first place? That's a denial of due process. So that's how you're going to write that Rule 5.1. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter
Okay.
because everything I tell you to do is going to be in the Constitution, a right that they guaranteed you had. You feel me? But
Right.
after you
Right.
write it up, get a consultation so I can make sure it's right. Anyway, for all y'all listening, I'm open on consultations right now. So if y'all want a consultation, make sure y'all get that shit in. I only had 2 today, and tomorrow I have none. So my schedule's open. But I hope that helped you, bro.
Oh yeah, that helps a lot. A lot of clarity. I ain't gonna lie. I need
Right.
that. So I'm gonna get that Rule 5.1 challenge from you.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out.
Peace, Yahweh. All right, I'm going to the next caller. I'm going to 513-290. Peace, Yahweh.
Peace to Yahoo. What's up, bro?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. How you doing?
I'm all right. Inshallah. I had a question for you. I was going to court. I had an attorney, everything, and I ended up I took the plea, but at the last day of my plea, I took it back and I fired my attorney.
Uh-huh.
Now, what do I have to do to start my case all over again? I think I gotta put in a motion to withdraw plea.
You got to do a motion to withdraw a plea. You got to do uh then you have to start your case over. But I'm not sure if you could, because just like the other guy, I would have told you to do a discovery. So now you got the same
Okay, I
answer.
did that. Yeah, I did all that right. But when I went to court, the judge told me that uh, um, I didn't take my plea back. I was going for sentencing
Bro,
because I never took
bro,
my plea
bro,
back.
bro. You did not do discovery. You might have tried to do it, but you can't. Didn't you listen to what I just told, bro? You had other
Yeah,
paperwork in there. That means you waived discovery. That's what the rules say. How
right,
many times I got to tell y'all that? If you put on any other paperwork, you waive discovery. The only thing you can
right. I
do
heard that.
is put in your motion to withdraw your plea and then put in a Rule 5.1. So I'm going to tell you, go to the site, pick up Rule 5.1, get a consultation so we look over it, make sure you put in the right things to make that happen for you.
All right. Thank you, God.
All right, peace.
All right.
All right, I'm going to 279-789. Peace of Yahoo.
Peace to Yahoo. You might cuss me out, but
Oh,
go ahead,
damn.
get on with it. So look,
You know, if I cuss you out, it's all love, man. I want you to win. I want you to be protected.
man, you done cussed me out so many times. Let me not waste your time. Though. So I'm in a state criminal case, and was at the stage of pretrial conference when I woke up and you told me to put the 5.1 in, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up putting that in. I put the affidavit of truth and facts, habeas corpus, and the injunction, and a few other docs, right? And
Let me
so
ask you
I
a
ended up
question,
moving that.
bro. Why do you
Yeah.
put in so many things and things that didn't have nothing to do with what I talk? If I asked you and went through each one of those documents and asked you to explain how do you have the right to even utilize it, what is the law that said you can do it, you wouldn't even be able to answer me. So why are you doing it?
To be honest, I was thinking this is my last chance to put motions in that pre.
It was your last chance to lose. You just set yourself up to lose. You ain't never heard the statement, less is more?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yo, the more you write, the more they could just answer that and not answer the real shit they gotta answer.
Right.
Bro, y'all keep on doing all this other stuff y'all learn from other people. Tell you the truth, that's that sovereign citizen shit. I don't do sovereign citizen arguments. I only do constitution. And we win.
Right.
You did some other shit. I don't know what to tell you now, B. You had listen, what you think is higher? Is there codes, rules, and regulations higher? Or is the Constitution higher?
Constitution.
Right, because they only took an oath to uphold the Constitution. Why would you use anything else?
The habeas corpus.
Habeas corpus is based on Constitution, right?
Yeah.
But a Rule 5.1 is a habeas corpus. A Rule 5.1, let me explain it to you, right? Rule 5.1 is the Federal Rules of Procedure rule for constitutional challenge, right? And I want you to Google Rule 5.1. Search it, right? And then you got on the state level, they don't have to follow Rule 5.1. On the state level, it's called a habeas corpus.
Habeas corpus.
Yes.
Okay. Let me lay the.
But what I heard from you is it's like you thought it was two different things.
No, well, I guess I misrepresented that.
Okay.
So I wanted to say this. So basically, I checked the website, and basically it seemed like they had trial without me. I was like, they can't do that if I'm not present, right?
If you understand the Constitution, it says no ex parte. And if you weren't there, that's ex parte. So now you're supposed to put a motion of error saying that I have the right for you never to do an ex parte hearing on me. See, the problem is, bro, you should have been getting consultations with me and talking to me on the air, talking to me in the bill. You went off by yourself knowing that you ain't never beat something like this before. You need help. You need someone who knows what they're doing. You need someone who's already experienced it with thousands of people and got them off. Why do we, as melanated people, try to do shit alone? Blows my mind.
I ain't gonna lie.
It blows my mind.
I ain't gonna lie to people. My bad. I ain't trying to cut you off. I've been listening to you heavy for day in, day out for real.
But listening to me heavy doesn't mean that you comprehend the way you do. I find that most people don't comprehend me. Even when I go over it. It's not until they hear it multiple times and then hear me explain it to them personally that they get it.
Right. Can I lay a few more things on you real quick to get you?
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
It won't take too long. So basically, the police officer who basically did the investigation on me, arrested me, all that, he was fired. And so now the whole police department is actually under federal investigation for a lot of racist stuff, and so a lot of cases been getting dropped. That's one. And then two, I went to the law library and seen a corpus juris secundum on administrative law, and I was reading there the remedies, and they was talking about mandamus, certiorari, habeas corpus.
All of that is based on, those are called the great writs. They're based on Constitution. Like, even if you was to lose, I would tell you do Rule 60, and it's going to be based on the Constitution. There's things you can do even if you do lose, right? But what I'm saying is, you still can't keep on going at it on your own. You're gambling with your life. You're going to end up getting yourself locked up, bro. Everyone has tried to do that stuff before.
Yes, sir. So right now, basically, you know, I'm listening to you every day, and I'm trying to get into some consultations pretty soon. But
Look,
basically,
if you ain't got no money from consultations, I understand that. This is why you got to get on the calls, ask me questions. This is why you should be in the private build, ask me questions. This is why you should be down with the Telegram group, ask me questions. I give y'all mad free time, 5 days a week. Y'all could talk to me
yes, sir.
and ask questions. Y'all not utilizing it, so that's your problem. There's plenty of people who do utilize it.
Right. So the last thing was in the corpus juris secundum on administrative law, it was talking about lawsuits whenever you feel like or whenever you haven't been afforded the right to be heard and stuff like that.
Yeah, violation of your due process of the Constitution. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so it was talking about that, and really the only one they said that wasn't statutory that could work, and that it must lie in the jurisdiction was the mandamus. And so I just wanted to see, like, what basically shit, what would you do in this situation? I know you never fuck up like this, but I'm just trying to see, because I feel like my back up against the wall. But
bro, you don't even know what's going on, and you didn't put in the right arguments either. That's what I mean. Now I can't tell you anything. I gotta see what bullshit you wrote. I can't tell you how to undo something without seeing it.
Okay, I got you. So consultation. Sure.
All right. Peace. I hope everything turns out well.
Thank you. All right. Peace.
708-940. People asked, can he do a rescission of signature? He can do that. That ain't gonna keep him out of jail. I don't know how many times I gotta tell y'all this. That's a commerce trick. That's a commerce trick. It ain't gonna get you out of trouble. I'm sorry, it won't. All right, 718-940. Peace to Yahoo.
Peace to Yahoo.
Peace.
What's going on, brother?
I'm doing wonderful, magnificent, and great. How you doing?
Man, I'm wonderful, magnificent, and great myself, man. Yo, I appreciate these Jews you keep dropping on us, man. You sending them in droves, man.
You talking about what I read today on the banking?
Yeah, absolutely, man. Because I was really trying to finish studying up on that little homework assignment you gave for 12 USC 411, and
right?
Then 31 USC.
That tax joint.
Yeah, absolutely. So I went through them, and I actually went through, printed out, and I highlighted. I did what you said with respect to looking at the notes section of it, and man, it showed everything that they pulled out of there, what they substituted, what they omitted, and what they reworded.
Now you see why I tell y'all got to use the public law.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now you see, I took y'all into Wikipedia, and it said the legal person is only supposed to be using public law. But motherfuckers be using codes. The codes ain't the same.
Yeah, them codes is all the way out of, like, and I see why also, I mean, on top of, like you said, us being illiterate from how we were taught how to learn.
Right.
But the other part to it is they purposely reword it and the codes for it.
They play on our intelligence, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So something I paid attention to, like what you do is, and I don't know if this is a method that you use, but like, of course, traditionally they teach us to read from left to right. But what I've been doing is reading from left to right, but also going back, looking at the words from right to left.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I understand. So what you're doing is going back to the original way our ancestors used to read. I got you.
Okay. So yeah, so I've been writing exact with it then, huh?
it's going to make you comprehend way better.
All right, I appreciate that. So, question with respect to what you just read tonight.
Yes.
This when I was looking through the enterprise, the definition of it, right? They brought
Mm-hmm.
up Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac on there.
Yep. They're talking about houses.
Collectively as, yeah. So I'm tripping on this because, and I recall what you said about nomenclature, about how they take certain things and they use it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking at this, and so in this situation, they speaking about, even though when you click on the blue letter and it's telling you enterprise and they give you the definition of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and that's representing the house, how does that apply with respect to how you like the laws reading out? Because I know that
the law is reading out that when they take it, your loan, when you get to your buying a house, you did the application. They took it to a Federal Reserve Bank, and then they did an enterprise with Freddie Mae and Fannie Mac because it's called a HUD loan. And HUD or Freddie Mae and Fannie Mac gets to sell it on the market as what? Stocks.
A security. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That's what it's saying.
Okay. All right, man. I'm gonna dig back into this, man. Hey, yo, I appreciate you sending that W4T video to me too, man. I needed that. I definitely utilized it. Went back and created my affidavit off of it, man. So much gratitude on that, brother.
No doubt.
Hey, keep shining.
Oh, make sure
man.
I tell people you paid for it. You did not get it free. Because then you're going to have every fucking body trying to get it free from you.
No. Let me correct myself. I paid for the actual workshop, and I paid for the copy.
Exactly. Please tell them that.
Let me clarify that.
Please tell them that.
I don't want nobody butt rushing your line talking about, man, let me get a copy, man. But,
no doubt.
But definitely I appreciate you, brother, you know, and hey, keep going, keep striving, and let me know if you need to use that other YouTube, man, for the next mission, man.
Oh, I'll definitely, when they start messing with his, I'll move on to another one and another, you know what I mean? I appreciate the help with that too, my brother.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, man, I sent a bomb out to dude that was stealing your information too, man.
Good.
I'll put it in the chat.
Facts. We gonna keep on hitting him up, man. That ain't gonna be allowed.
Yeah.
And he bit my beard and my waves.
Yo, that's wild.
Nigga trying to be a carbon copy.
Yeah, man, that was over the top, man. But look, I'm gonna let you get time for another caller, man. Peace to the Yahoo.
All right, peace. All right, I'm going to 469-880. Peace of Yahoo.
Peace of Yahoo. Well, family, I'm so happy and thankful for some of the money come to you, your family, and the listeners on the line.
No doubt. No doubt.
I wanted to see if the 12 CFR 1249.15, if that coincided, as I think you just pointed out and dropped the hint of the lifetime when you told us to use our businesses as enterprise to get around having to do it was more or less on tax thing, or is it more or less?
I definitely told you that, but I showed you how to get the enterprise so you could do internet business. You know, that nigga Biden put out a law stating that no gig workers. Gig workers mean anytime you could make money on the side and don't have to work for no one. So they're trying to make it where everyone has to have a job. So if you doing Uber Eats, you still got to be hired by Uber. Right? Now, if you went and got your own enterprise, LLC and all of that, then they can't mess with you, because that's what? A company. You can do as much work as you want as a company, but you won't be able to work as an individual.
And that leads to my final question and comment. Early in the game, you always said that if we had a brick and mortar businesses, or more than one business actually, to always have somebody be the manager, like you say, the fast food example. That way it's not connected with us as a person. Can you explain the significance of that?
Okay. You heard the term own nothing, control everything, right?
Right.
All right. So you do that with anonymity. So how you do that is someone else does it for you. I was saying that a trustee is the same as a manager.
Yes.
The trustee collects money for you, do business for you, all of that. But he's the one who opens the bank account, deposits the money in the bank account, but you have the bank card. That's what I was saying.
Yes.
You know, like if I wanted a trucking company, and the trucking company is drivers, right, in the public, I would find someone with a CDL, make him the vice president or president of the company, all of that. I set up the company, all of that, and boom, he handles everything for me. But the actual president, the one that controls the company, would be my trust.
Yes.
So therefore, it's my business, but according to them, it's not my business. It belongs to a trust. You got it?
I'm gonna have more brew. Yes, I'm gonna have more brewing and more to come. I just got to get off the back burner and share it with you and the listeners. But
all right.
There's some things in the works. That's the best I can say.
Okay, good job, man.
All right.
All right, peace, my brother. I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I know I am. I know I did. You know what I mean? But unfortunately, I gotta go bathroom. I've been holding it. I can't hold it no more. Yo, y'all gotta start preparing for court and stuff like that before you catch the case. That means you know how to handle a court case and you don't even have one. You understand the laws and research the laws before you get in trouble. Right? It's very hard for us to learn when we're in the middle of fighting for our lives. That's not the time to train for a fight. You're supposed to already be trained up. You look at any boxer. Every boxer there is, they train before a fight. They don't train while they're fighting. They train before the fight. They look up their opponent. They look at their tapes and see how they fight. They research. They study. They find another fighter that fights the same style as the fighter they're going to fight. And they spar and practice with that person to be prepared for everything. This is what y'all got to do in life, especially in the public. They have cops out there all day, all night, looking to lock y'all up and put charges on y'all, whether it's traffic, DUI, or all types of other cases, right? You're going to have to be prepared. They say those who don't know how to fight for their rights doesn't have that right. Don't be that person, y'all. Don't be that person. With that being said, thanks for coming out. Good night.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio. Goodbye.